Well, give me the gory details.
You want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details.
Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details. Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
All the gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory details.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
No, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory.
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 And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail.
I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
Sorry about that, friends. Wonderful stream. I promise you I tested this before I start streaming, and I do this every time I stream. But for some reason, it just wasn't playing nice. Anyway, hey, I'm out of my coffin. Look, that's me. Let's get spooky. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and ghouls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi, I'm your ghostess with mostest, Sean Gorey, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm excited to be here with you all this evening for our Thriller Thursday broadcast, where we're coming to you live from part 8, or episode 8, of our Banjo-Kazooie playthrough here on our little 10-game series of our Nintendo 64 roadmap. On our last little stream, we tackled Rusty Bucket Bay, and I didn't know this, but apparently that's got 2 of the hardest jigsaw pieces in the game, and I struggled with 2 of them, and I eventually threw my hands up with the 1. The good news is, off stream, instead of making you guys watch me do the same thing over and over and over 30, 40, 50 times, I was able to get it. And this wasn't done with cheats, because all you can do with cheats is like open doors you don't have access to, or just like skip to the end, which is no fun. I did it the old-fashioned way. I will give you guys a brief description of it in the game. That's what the plan is here. I can do an IRL voice band, and that was cruel and unusual timing there, James. You're sick, you're very sick. But I at least have to say hi, and if you would like, this is your choice, James. I could refund you your Fanta points, and we can ignore the voice ban, or if you'd like, I'll stay true to it, and I'll stay IRL voice for at least 5, maybe 10 minutes, okay? Your call. I'll let you decide once we get to the gameplay here. It was a perfectly timed joke, man. Like, I couldn't talk, and it was like you waved a magic wand. So yeah, we did knock out Rusty Bucket Bay. We were able to get all 100 jigsaw pieces. You'll be able to see that here in just a minute. So what we have to do is we have to get the witch switch jiggy that we unlocked by hitting that switch on the top of one of the towers. It's somewhere outside of the entrance to Rusty Bucket Bay. It's near the water, I know that. We should be able to find it pretty easily. And then, what the plan is to jump into Click Clock Woods. Now, Click Clock Woods is the map where there's 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. And it's the same kind of thing. We'll probably jump back and forth between them. I think the only animal we could potentially transform into using Mumbo is a bumblebee. So that's what the plan is here. We'll go from there. Thank you so much, Melody. The stream is back. Had to refresh the page. Yeah, I definitely stopped it and started again because even though I have a checklist, it's a little Google Doc that I open up every time I launch up my Twitch stream. I did test the mic check 1, 2. Somewhere between the test and me going live, it's like, do you know what? I give up. So there's that. So that's what the plan is here, friends. But before we go further, One Arm Hunter, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thriller Thursday. Welcome to the Gory Gang, friend. Appreciate you being here, One Arm Hunter. But before we're going further, you might notice that there's this giant blue donation bar above my head, as well as a little progress tracker here, all leading up for this event towards the end of the year, for this thing called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life happens to be this annual 24-hour charity gaming marathon, where you get to play games for an entire day and helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. One Arm Hunter, appreciate you being here. Love the heart emotes. One Arm, love it, love it, love it. Wait a minute, I know that logo. It's a buck and a doe facing each other. Super cute, super cute. It's funny that you're a hunter because I'm going fishing tomorrow. I got a big old walleye charter schedule, so you're among friends here. But no, so Extra Life, you get to play games all day and it helps heal kids. What's crazy is that the Children's Miracle Network hospitals actually can provide care up to 10 million kids, and making sure they always get the care they deserve without ever receiving a bill. That's only made possible with viewers like you, with donors like you, with participants like you. So if you are a gamer or a gaming enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough looking into this event. Like I said, it's absolutely free and it goes directly to help kids in need. And all you have to do is just play games for a day. It's amazing. It's amazing. Melody asks, what's your favorite 30 Days Grace song? Ooh. Ooh. I Hate Everything About You and Animal I Become are great ones. Actually, for the win. Never Too Late is a very close one to my heart. Not because like not because of its themes, but just because it hits hard. But I guess that it is because of its themes. And hearing them play it live in concert, it's hard to sing along without choking up. So that Never Too Late is definitely a good one. Do you have any specific bait for fishing? So right now, it's weird, Bulbasaur. So since like the 1980s, like the last couple of years have been like the biggest spawns in history. And these fish are so hungry, like they'll bite at anything. Like you don't have to use minnows, you don't have to use night crawlers. If you just put lures out, like with spinners that look like fish, like, oh hey, that's food, and they'll bite. So there's no like meat on these hooks. It's just the appearance of food, and they'll bite. Which is nice, because if you put out minnows, you put out night crawlers. While I do this really good thing where they kind of just pick. You'll feel nibble, but it's not a hook. You'll feel nibble, it's not a hook. You'll feel nibble, it's not a hook. And then you'll reel up because it's been a while, and you're like, they picked me dry, like those sons of guns. But with these lures, they swallow these things whole. I mean, sometimes you'll get a fish, and you barely got it by the lip, right? There are times where like I got pliers and I'm trying to pull these out of their gills. Like they swallowed these things. So yes. Use beef heart. Ooh. What's fun is One-Armed Hunter, I hear a lot of fishermen say they have a lot of luck with like deli meats, like salami, bologna, even like a hot dog, which I guess makes sense because those are pretty aromatic. And I'm like, once they're in the water, I'm sure like the fish are like, that's lunch. That's lunch right there. Chocolate? I've never heard of that. That's too funny. Oh, Lord. Yes. Alright, so yeah, that's what plans here today, friends. So I'm going to do a quick rundown of the missing honeycomb that I found, which I couldn't find because of the render distance, and you'll see why, and then the texture darkness. And then I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the missing jigsaw piece, and we'll jump right into Click Clock Woods. That's what the plan is here, friends. Yes, exactly, Hunter, you get it. But before we're going further, speaking of Extra Life, you might notice that behind my shoulder here, our friend Ghost Ship used their Phantom Points here to make me donate $1 of my own hard-earned cash towards this great cause. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to, 1, slap the cans on, get my head out of the way, don't Extra Life, and then we're jumping right into it. Let's go, friends. Here is the headphone slap. That wasn't too bad. Okay, let me open up a charity donation page here. Here we go. Fish with no pants, Lone Wolf. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you? Fish with no pants is the quickest way to catch fish. Just make sure you bring ointment. Well, that's the trick, Lone Wolf. You gotta wiggle the worm. It's the motion of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Me fishing Patrick Starfish.
Does this look dangerous to you? Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Oh Lord. Okay. So donate. This is a Phantom Point redemption, and this is via Ghost Ship. Ghost Ship, let me give you a drum roll, buddy. We're in. Thank you so much. I'm going to mark this as complete. I appreciate you. We've also got a hydrate here from the Fencing Bulbasaur. So, Bulbasaur, this is you. Cheers, friend. I'll hit you with the good old slap emote. And by the way, this is your guys' reminder. If you are not hydrated, fix that. Get some water. It's only like kind of important, kind of big deal. And then, James Ironbeard, we do still have the IRL voice band.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Got my keys today, moved in some stuff. Quite a wild day today. Lone Wolf. I can only imagine. I know you weren't in a bad situation, but I'm sure being in your own, one step closer to your own situation is much better. James Ironbeard, you let me know, buddy. Melody, get out of here. Get out of here. James Ironbeard, you let me know. Do you want me to do the IRL ban for a little bit, or do you want me to just refund the points and then you can spend on something even more menacing? You let me know. Claims he supports extra life. Also, Gorey clicks off covers of processing costs. Listen, as someone who donates 3 times a day, those would eat me alive, and because they're a non-profit, they don't actually technically have to pay taxes, so that's not on me. That would add up tremendously. Figured I'd try my luck with the unlock a random sub emote. Did it not work, Ghost Ship, or are you just too subbed? Do you have too many gifted subs or physical subs or Amazon Prime subs where you already have all the goodies? Refund it. It was a joke. Okay. Honestly, Ironbeard, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Points have been refunded, buddy. Spend them wisely. Alright, friends. It's the greatest emote. What's the greatest emote? I'm scared. I'm scared, Ghost Ship. It's so funny. So last time we booted this up, my bed catapulted me out of the window. So that's an Easter egg. And there's also an Easter egg where Mumbo transforms you into something and he transforms you into a wash machine. I forgot those existed, but seeing them again was like a real treat. You just upgraded from the eyeball to the full-on logo. That's amazing. All right, Ghost Ship, let's go. I'll match you your emote with my emote. Do I need eggs? I guess I need eggs. So what's funny, so this screen looks very dark because it is very dark. And because there's bright shining lights in my face, it's super dark for me. So if you guys are at home watching in the dark, you guys can probably like really good chance of contrast. That arrow showed up weird in chat. It looks great to me with our Ghost Ship. Oh, above me. So in chat you're saying it looks fine, but above me, like right here, it looks funny. I missed it, but I'll take your word for it. I was like looking at the... Oh my god, I just walked off. How close are we to finishing? I'll tell you, James. So we have the Collect Woods, the trivia game, and then I think the final boss fight. At least I think that's right. Yeah, so we got Collect Woods, Grunty's Furnace Fun, and then the final boss fight. So we will most likely finish next stream. Chabs, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you? Long time no see, Helldiver. Sorry we didn't play yesterday, but you made it into a clip anyway. The scene where I was in an IRL voice ban, and I shot Valdar because he shot me, and you're like, I'd give you $1 to shoot him again. And I did, and then you do an extra life. That is absolutely making it into my clip reel. It's of course absolutely making it into the YouTube highlights. So I appreciate you, Chavs. I will be done in a few streams. Next week for sure, unless I do something horribly wrong. So somewhere in this room is that Jiggy that we've unlocked. Unless it's... Do I have to swim through all this? Okay, so I know enough about this game to not take your breath for granted, so I'm going to grab a breath directly above this hole before I swim down. This might also be the same room that we have to unlock Click-Clock Woods, so this could be like a double whammy for us. Like double is good. Cool, so there's a piranha in here. Love that for me. Come on. We might need that extra life. Someone say extra life? Oh my god. I mean, what's worse than being a small tunnel and you're underwater? So that was the puzzle for the Mad Monster Mansion. Maybe I'm in the wrong room? Go ship. Listen. So first off, I've been gaming since before I was born. I've been gaming since before I could speak, okay? Second off, I have a degree in video game design. Like, I went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh for game art design. I have a degree in game art design. Little Nightmares. We have to get up there? How the heck do we get up there? Bro, how do we get there? Little Nightmares and Subnautica. I've played like within like last like 5 years. They have no right being as good as they are. They are phenomenally good. Little Nightmares 1 blew me away. The DLC for it made it that much better. But Little Nightmares 2 was, I won't say disappointing. I didn't love the ending of Little Nightmares 2. I'm hoping that the devs took the pulse of the community, so to speak, and they will work. They'll work the story towards something that's more towards their liking. What good is a closed grate here? You guys, I might have to look up how to get to unlock this next level. But no, I'm very excited for Little Nightmares 3. It's gonna be... I'm very excited, especially to see like how it ties into the first two. I'm very excited. Yep, you know, Mom just had the controller on her tummy and I was just kicking the buttons. Or I'll tell you what, before I look up how to get to Click Clack Woods, I'll show you guys, one, where I get the honeycomb, the most recent honeycomb from, and then two, how I unlocked the last jigsaw piece. Lone Wolf, no. Lone Wolf, no. That's a good question. Probably not. I'll probably do it solo there, Ghost Ship. It's possible I could do a co-op sesh, but I don't expect anyone to have the schedule I do because it's a lot. Okay, so see how right now, in the distance, there's that whole... I'm gonna get bit, I'm gonna get bit, I'm gonna get bit, I'm gonna get bit. This little buoy here with this yellow jiggy. There it is. Well, he got me twice. Love that for me. 3 times. Love that for me. So this just simply was not in the render distance. We could not see it. Well, sure enough, there is a window down here. If I die doing this, there's a window down here which is broadcasting light, but it is nigh impossible to see. In fact, I am struggling to get in through this window. I'm right in front of it, Gorey. You're right in front of it. Nope, just swim forward. So there's a window here that we passed. One more for the death counter. We're at 12 now. So inside there is a honeycomb piece, and that's we collected it. Let me show you kind of what I did to get the last honeycomb. You thought someone thought the placement was pretty great? I'm sure that was the case. Well, so it is co-op, but technically so were the last ones. Like you had a companion. They were just controlled by AI. It's like 2 was 100% a co-op game, but you don't control 6. Feels bad, man. I think that's exactly what's gonna be is AI, because that's what it was for Little Nightmares 2 there, Ghost Ship, because you controlled the stranger and then AI controlled 6. Not 6. Yeah, no. AI controlled 6, you control the stranger. Okay, so... one thing I did is I made sure I killed these guys because they're going to trip me up later. Maybe it's like the Triforce Heroes, we can switch between characters. Maybe there was a little bit of an element of that in Majora's Mask where you would like place a statue of yourself. Okay, so check this out. When this thing rotates, it rotates 306 degrees. It's perfectly flat, hinges to the left. Ready? 180, 720, or 270, 360. So it rotates 360 degrees. This is basically just for your guys' interest. So, Lone Wolf, you asked if going invincible will help you. It bounces you off. So I tried that. But, so check this out. This path, you gotta do a backflip up and then like hope you land before you get to the other side, right? So what I did was I did this one first. And then I went to the other one. I hope so too. I hope so too. The fact that I'm doing this so flawlessly now is pissing me off because I struggled last stream. So this one, the hook, instead of going up, goes down, so you don't have to do a backflip across it. You just literally run and jump. So I had 60 seconds to make it. You get the idea, though. I'm actually kind of happy I died. I'm happy I died. You get the idea, friends. So I did that. I had a full minute to get there. Easy peasy. So there's that. So, in case you guys are watching from YouTube, for posterity's sakes, that's what the plan was. Let me look how to get that Jinjo. Or not that Ginger, that Jiggy. Where's the witch switch? Okay. From the TNT crate, climb the top. It doesn't help me. Rusty Bucket Bay. Which switch is which? Well said, well said. Okay, so to make things easier, get to the witch switch, just, okay. Up on it, click it. Climb up the rope. From here, jump forward. Okay. It'll appear in the room filled with water in Grantilda's lair. Head to that room and grab the Jiggy. I'm in the room filled with water. Am I missing a little nook somewhere? Is it down low? This is gonna drive me bonkers. Is it in the same little nook as this guy? Where does he lead me? Does he lead me anywhere? So we did use him to teleport. Maybe I already grabbed it. Oh my god, I just realized I'm facing the wrong way, you guys. Hold on. Sorry, friends. There we go. Now I'm facing the right way. Sorry about that. My bad. So, is there a way to raise the water level even more? Because I have to get up there. We're gonna do some homework, friends. Pardon me.
Emotional damage.
And welcome back, ASCII here.
Okay, so he gets the switch.
There are no flight pads out here of this level.
Been there, done that.
Enough, but yeah,
seen that.
Is kind of, but now that we're self, that one. After flipping a witch switch, we're just gonna switches to flip. Just a matter.
He's
of
underwater. Got it.
Coming back out here and swimming to this previous room. Bottles there congratulating us up, or so we worked hard walking up here in this room. I think if
so, it's in the next room. Got it. We're on the same page. Ow, 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 ow. I guess I wouldn't have thought to go through this room because I used those teleporting pots, so I just, like, skimmed past it. You get the puzzle piece for the sub? I don't know what you mean, Lone Wolf. Sub? Like submarine? Subscription Twitch? What are we talking about here? Okay. Now that we've gotten this jiggy, we have to activate the thing for Click Clock Woods. The puzzle. Fill the room with Gruntilda head and enter the door that takes you to the room filled with water. From there, jump to the platforms, the note door. Okay, so there should be platforms in here, I suppose. Are they in here? Those seem closed. We got an invincibility feather, though. Oh my god, there's a mine right there. This is where we need to be. Okay, so we didn't have access to this before, which is probably why I forgot about it. Okay, we're on the right path. Now, I forgot this room existed because I've just been teleporting. No, the propellers. I did just show how I did it, Lone Wolf. And yes, I did. I did get it. And I even tried your method where I use the invincibility feathers. And sure enough, the invincibility feathers just bounce off. So, there's that. I need some health, friend. Thank you. Ooh! Gruntilda! Gruesome Gruntilda's favorite pastime is flying radio-controlled bats. This poor guy called Dirty Birdie was her first and only boyfriend. When she was younger, Grunty used to have a greasy warthog as a pet. That's how dare you? How dare you? No, so I did show where I got a missing honeycomb piece from, and I did show where I got the last jigsaw piece. And in hindsight, there were things I could have done to make it easier myself, but I didn't know at the time. Like for example, one of the platforms was to run across, backflip up, run across, and then jump over. But the other one just like run and jump over. So I didn't know that at the time. So I worked it out, but it's all good, buddy. I did go make sure I showed my homework. That way you guys knew I was being legit. What's down here? Is this another little cauldron? There's something up here though. What's in here? The way I just freaking came. Come on. Stop ghosting. Banjo's so like floaty. Like, even though I land, I'm not done moving. Like he's wearing ice skates. I could open this door because we have 800 music notes, but we'll worry about that later. That's somewhere in this room. At least I think it was. Come on. Come on. Fine. We will just do it over here. The feeling in my thumb is starting to come back finally. Oh my gosh. Honestly, like, Lone Wolf, I felt so bad because it'd be one thing like if it's just like a little nick, but you got yourself good, buddy. You got yourself real good. So where is this puzzle piece at? Okay. Head back to the 3rd floor of Gruntilda's lair to where the waterfall is. Jump into the water and swim into the water tunnel that leads to Click-Clackwood's picture. Yes, no. Alright, so we're heading back down to the 3rd floor. This game has got quite the runaround about it. So we're into the 3rd floor. We're looking for a waterfall. Oh, I just got blown up. Now, Lone Wolf was saying that they pretty much should have had stitches. Okay. So we're heading to the 3rd floor, where there's a waterfall. Looking for a waterfall. There's water here. Is there a waterfall near? Negative. I don't even know what floor this is. Pardon me. I see a waterfall. I mean, we passed this before we entered Treasure Trove Cove. Is it back here? There's no way it's back here. Okay. Oops. Go to the room with the large statue of Gruntilda. Go up the jagged pathway to the right, past through the opening at the top of the Egyptian area. Go to the stairs on the left where the spider webs are, the large statue of face Gruntilda on the wall. Go on the right, walk past the opening which you go through. And who designed this? We're gonna take a teleporter. So we're heading to the area where we never found this one's brother. Okay, fine. So we're heading up. The area where the spider webs were. Not there yet. We gotta find a room with water in it, which is where we pretty much just were chilling. Don't talk about my face like that. Who designed this? Oh my gosh. Hold on, pump the brakes. I just realized all of my stuff is backwards beneath me. I messed something up. Like, do you guys see how beneath me it says death counter is backwards? Something's very broken. We're gonna leave it be for now. Looks good to me. We're gonna leave it, yeah, like my tip jar's never over there. God, you guys, this is every day. I promise you, I change nothing. Every day, it's something different. I wish I could make that more clear. Yeah, like my heart rate is backwards and it's over there. I promise you, I change nothing. I hate this software. Okay, we're in a room. Thank you, Melody. So we're in a room with water. Quickly swim to the surface of this room, then continue across up the jagged staircase to the 640 note door. I'm gonna go through, dodge the swinging tree branches. Yep. Gotten through, go to the right. Some leaves, stick on a tree trunk, navigate way up the tree. You'll see a 764 note door. Go through a small walkway to the right of the note door and follow its pathway. We missed a pathway, apparently. So we were in the right area. We were just not... We missed something? I blame the textures and the brightness and contrast. Murphy's Law strikes again. I mean, if that isn't the truth. Literally, I tested my microphone before jumping on stream today. And my microphone's like, oh yeah, you're good right now. But ask me again in 5 minutes. I was facing the right way, but I wasn't trying to flip the whole group. I was just trying to flip my camera source. So there's that. Okay, so there's a pathway here. We went down this pathway. Did we somehow miss the portrait in here? Do you know what? We just didn't explore this because we came through here and then we left. Like, oh, like, we assumed this was the room we were already in. So yeah, that was my bad. Wait, is this not the room we've already been in? Yeah, that's the room with the jiggy piece. Those are the tunnels where we got a invulnerability feather. Is there other stuff over here? Do we have to go down? Go back to the room with the drain just before the room with the large, full-body statue of Gruntilda. Jump in the pool below and dive underwater in the underwater pipe. Get the entrance, go back to the place where the switch was activated, the jiggy painting, and go the large slope into the tree. Thank you, Chabs. So, this is annoying. We're 48 minutes in the stream. I haven't started this level. What if the streamer we see before us is not the gory details, but actually the reverse version? The not-so-gory vague notes. Like the Bizarro version. As much as I'd like to blame that on such an excuse, no. It is, this is what everyday life is for a streamer. Things that you knew were working stop. Was this the waterfall they're talking about? Is this the tunnel they're talking about? Why would they put the entrance to the last level in the game near one of the first ones? Who designed this? You're an amazing person to kid with the greatness. I appreciate you, Melody. I appreciate you. Honestly, if I didn't have a literal printed out physical in my hand copy of the player's guide for this game as a kid, there is no way in creation that I would have figured this out on my own. I am sure if we were to go back and watch every second of the previous broadcasts of this 2024 stream, I have come across that room and said, oh, we don't want to go to Click Clack Woods yet, and kept moving on. Not just because it was not like in the order, but because we couldn't afford the music notes. That was like a couple weeks ago. Why would I remember? Oh, hey, remember that room that had no interest to you? Appreciate you. Yeah, why would I remember? Like, oh, you remember that one thing, like an underground area that you spent all of 2 seconds in? No, that is instantly out of my head. That is instantly out. I do not have the capacity for that. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna teleport, friends. Okay. Here we are. This did not just take me down. We're almost an hour into the stream and I just backtracked. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I could have swore there was a pot that we linked to that water surface. Maybe it's at the top of the stairs? It's at the top of the stairs. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This guy. This will take us that much closer to Click Clack Woods. Let's see if we can beat this in an hour, friends. What do you guys say? Is this even the right way? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Stop drowning yourself in the ceiling. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Cool, this is a dead-end grate. I'm having a real great stream, you guys. I'm glad you're here, though. So there's that. And I didn't die, so there's that, too. That's the puzzle for Rusty Bucket Bay. We're looking for the entrance to Click Clack Woods. We've been there. We know it exists. It's not a rumor. Is it back here? I feel like these teleporters just help to disassociate from geography, and it's not necessarily what we want. Okay, I'm 90% sure if we jump up these rocks, this will take us to Click Clack Woods. Okay, thank God. I've never been happier to see deadly tentacle monsters. Okay, well, I might as well get full health while we're here. I don't want to go in and then like be limited on the health while we're in there. But we're gonna break a honeycomb thing that I'm pretty sure is up here. Are you kidding me? I can't see where the honeycombs are because it just dips really deep for no fun reason. Whoa, what's down here? Another pot! Where's your brother? So we can teleport to Click Woods from just outside Treasure Trove Cove. Okay. I did not know that was down there. That's kind of amazing. I would love that honeycomb, though. We're at full health. Fudge it. Let's actually start this level. What do you guys say? It's only been an hour. Click Woods, here we go. Alright, I always feel like starting with spring is a solid call. I think you almost have to, so we're just gonna go forward. And we're definitely getting these music notes more here. I don't believe there's anything in here that will instant kill us, like lava or just pits of doom. So, this is good. We do have to find a switch to open this door, though. Note to self, there is health out here if we kill these guys. I'm gonna let them live for now. On our first switch, friends. There's bird feathers over here. Oh, even more health? Let's go. Alright, jumping into spring, so we don't have a choice. We'll knock out as much here as we can. We're gonna do that good old tried and true clockwise maneuver and just kind of see what there is to see in our immediate environment. No poisonous water. This is great. There's a beaver. Hi, guy. Somebody move this boulder. Naughty can't get in his house. I feel like we could break it in one of the seasons, but I can't help you right now underwater, buddy. We'll come back for that Mumbo token. You look angry. More health. This place has got a ton of health between like the enemies walking around. We just planted seeds out of our booty. I'm sure maybe come summer that will yield the dividends, as they say. Okay, right here, that's poisonous. Or like, not poisonous, those are prickly thorns, so we don't want to go there. Maybe we'll visit Mumbo in the winter. Or look for boots. In the meantime, let's continue our little advance here. Missed one. I mean, there's honeycombs all over the place here, so if we're ever low on health, we'll be in good shape. I could use a couple more eggs. I just spent a few trying to get that seed planted. Ooh! A posture check. Come on, if I do, adjusting the cushions, adjusting the pantalones. Adjusting the back support, adjusting the shoulders. I'll let this be a reminder for you guys, too, at home. Make sure that you are sitting up properly as well. Thank you so much, Bulbasaur. Appreciate you. I'm even take a hydrate while we're at it. Thank you, thank you. So this should be the other side of the water that the beaver was trying to get his home for. There's an extra life and like a little Robin Hood looking dude over there. Not real worried about it. All that Banjo does a dog paddle while he's swimming. Pretty great. I might be able to figure this out. Hold on. Doesn't belong. Figure it out, friends. Nope. I fixed it. I fixed it. My brain's working now. Yeah, they just keep giving me health in this level, and I'm not mad about it. GG, well played. I appreciate you, chaps. I feel like there's a way to defeat these guys, but I can also just wait until another season. Okay, so from here I can go left or right, and I want to say there's actually two different results. We're going to do both. We're going to start with the default left. Appreciate you, Lone Wolf. It is about that time. Alright, I'm going to avoid you because you're angry. Doesn't look like there's anything here other than leaf, like, saplings. I'm sure if we come back in summer, it'll be a different story. And we did lose a lot of lives doing some stuff, so we're gonna get this one and feel a little bit better about ourselves. Does he say need bubblegum? He says ikabokum, which is tribal or voodoo or medicine man for ikabokum. For whatever it is that whatever his magic is. Okay, so we can't get inside this beehive yet, but eventually we'll be able to. And I could try going in now, but I feel like we're gonna get stung to death. Chad, do we go in now or do we wait? Because we can go in as a bumblebee. I say we wait. Wait. I think it's a solid call. I would wait too. Better safe than sorry. I love that mentality. If I had $1 for every time I have said that myself. So there's health down there, which I am not gonna go for. There's an unfinished little hut here. I imagine it will be finished later. The camera just jumped on me, which I don't love. So I don't know if he's gonna say ikabokum. Ikabokum. But it does sound like I need bubblegum. I need bubblegum. Yeah, I don't need that gold feather right now. This pathway is unfinished. Or 200 eggs, which is real nice. We haven't met our little squirrel friend yet. But we've unlocked summer. So we're almost a quarter of the way done with this little level. Here's our score friend, Chump, Chew, Nabnut likes acorns. I'll just eat a few more. I'm sure that's exactly all you'll eat, buddy. I'm sure you won't eat one or two more than you need. Nabnut, that's a great name. Anything else in this room? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, we'll see him again. A few more times, actually. Okay, I was just making sure his window's broken, because that's like our only way in later. The window isn't even closed, but we might have to break it going forward. Ika-bokum. That's a huge bird's nest.
Mighty eagle needs sleep now.
Alright, well I imagine we're gonna run into this guy later too, but at least we did this for him. Got him out of his little egg. I definitely just fell, and I can't see where I'm falling. Everything's fine, we're just a little bit lower than we were. I was able to recover. Thank God there's a giant tree in the center. If I were a bird, that'd be me. Wake me up later. I'll see you in the summer. Are you just saying that because he's half naked there, Lone Wolf, and also wearing a diaper? We're almost back to where we were. Actually, that's exactly where we were when we fell. I just love sleep, and I'm glad you think of me naked. Where's the lie, Lone Wolf? Where's the lie? Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Melody, first off, Melody, you never have to apologize for your activity here, whether you're... Can I hurt this guy? Because I don't know if he's going to be there in the spring. And I could always have come back, but we're about as high as it gets. No, but Melly, never apologize for, like, being late or missing a stream or being quiet. Like, people like to lurk. Like, you're allowed to... You choose your own involvement. There's no requirement, no pressure. Oh, what's up? You know, there's no requirement, no pressure, no attendance. This isn't gym class, so I'm not gonna mark you tardy. No, I'm just happy to see you. That's all we can ask for. And I appreciate you being here when I'm struggling my face off. Was there anything else in here before we leave? Doesn't look like it. Alright friends, well I think we're ready for summer. There was that one path that we could have gone down where we chose left or right. But the right was leaves that were like underdeveloped, so I think this is like a season 2 soon for them. What do you do if you're not watching Gorey, right? Like there's anything else in the world that could be going on in anyone's lives. That was a total leap of faith. Made it. I'm actually making myself paranoid. I don't know if there's going to be... if these things will be there, and I wouldn't mind the Mumbo token. Watching Gorey through the window? Gross. Oh, Lord. Alright, well, we're going to see what that... Did I ever lose any health? No, we're still full health. Okay. We're going to see if we can get back to that one fork in the road that I was talking about. And see if it's even realistically possible for me to try making up those leaves, or if it's just ludicrous because... the leaves are just too small. You know what I'm saying? Oh, didn't realize I missed that guy. Here's the fork in the road. Yep, I'm not doing it. We'll come back next season. Alright, bro. Oh, I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Okay, 1 point damage isn't bad. Alright, friends, we'll head back to the central hub. We will take a quick break to talk to you guys more about Extra Life, and then when we get back, we'll pick back up with summer, fall, and then winter, and hopefully we'll be wrapping this episode up. That's what the plan is. Heaven forbid we have to pick back up here next weekend. Or next week. Why did I say weekend? Who's letting me drive today? Maybe I am Mega Gorey. Well, I'm pretty much out of my golden feathers, but I do have 40 Mumbo tokens, so there's that for me. I feel like I saw a golden feather under this bridge. Look at that, we're good. And there is summer, rip roaring ready for us to go. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, we got an Ask Me Anything before I take a break here. The Ask Me Anything says, would you rather eat snails or maggots? Oh, God. Honestly, Melody, how they're prepared would make all the difference. So, for example, escargot. If it's shallow fried in butter and garlic and shallots or onions, like, I'm sure, like, you could butterfly a flip-flop with all those things, and I'm sure it'd be delicious. I've had mussels, I've had oysters, I've had clams. I feel like snail wouldn't be that different. So far, that's where I'm leaning. Maggots. If they were like fried or like chocolate covered or ground up into like some type of like a patty, even like a meatloaf of some kind, like they were breaded in it or something, with enough ranch and hot sauce, I'm sure I could probably choke it down. But one's a delicacy and one is like not. I guess it depends on what part of the world you live in. But I guess my gut instinct, Melody, goes towards snail. Snail's okay, they are annoying to clean out before them. That's true, in fact, and if you don't clean snails out properly, they can be poisonous, which is less than stellar. You have to starve them before you serve them because their intestines have to be bone dry before you eat them, so that's true. What if they're both raw? Ooh. Well, assuming the snails wouldn't kill me, like if they were still alive and raw, but like not poisonous. I mean, if I could cover raw snails in butter and garlic and shallots, then maybe. Maggots would be rough. Like, even, like, jokingly in the movie The Lost Boys, when, like, they're eating ramen noodles or lo mein, and, like, how do you like your worms? Like, that's rough. That's real rough. Lost Boys is so good. So good. How do you like your worms? Terrible. Alright. My vote right now is snail, because technically, like I said, it's a delicacy. Platypus, welcome to the stream, friend. I don't know what I came into. Oh, we had an Ask Me Anything right here where it says, would you rather eat snail or maggots? So, considering they're a delicacy, I would probably lean snail. Snails can be poisonous. Yeah, so it's like their intestinal. They're dookie, so you have to starve them. I think it's for like 14 days. Like you have to starve them for 2 weeks before you can serve escargot, which is a lot. It's a lot. Tony Montana, yes. All right, gang. Well, I'm gonna mark those factor points as complete behind me here, and because we've been streaming for a full 15 minutes, I know poor snails. Like that's rough. I'm gonna run a quick miracle story. If any luck, we'll knock this level out here, friends. That's what the plan is. Let me get my head out of the way. We'll talk to you a little bit after this break. Don't go anywhere. We got a great rest of the stream for you. Stick around. We'll be right back.
My name is Tobin Hawes, and I am a survivor.
It all started out when Tobin wasn't himself. Something wasn't right. I took him to the doctor, and she said he had fluid on his ear. She said, come back in 2 weeks if he's not right. But 2 days later, he threw up 3 times in a row. He wasn't eating.
Tobin has an ependymoma, so always when you mention that, it sort of comes like an explosion. It's a shock.
I took him to be seen by a pediatrician, and she took about 5 minutes and ordered a CT scan.
That's an especially tricky tumor because it grows beside the brainstem, and that's one of the toughest areas to do surgery.
And I remember getting a phone call from my wife at lunchtime saying, oh, we are just here at the hospital. Tobin is getting a CT scan. I'm like, wow, you just got a cold and ear infection. That's a little bit odd.
Tobin's tumor was nestled between cranial nerves, so when we removed it, if we went too high, his face would get numb. If we went too far in front, his face wouldn't move. And if we went too far below, he wouldn't be able to swallow.
It took Dr. Dirks a good, I guess, 8 hours or so to remove the tumor that was really embedded in the center of his brain. He basically saved his life.
Three years later, an MRI showed it had grown back significantly. Miraculously, surgery was possible, so he had the surgery, and then he was on chemo for 1.5 years, and then it came back. It showed that the cancer spread. It was scarier to know this cancer, it's growing, it's active.
During chemo, you lose your hair. You take 2 different temozolomide capsules, and then you have to take etoposide, which is another type of medicine, and it tastes like the worst thing ever. It just tastes really bad.
We always have to give people in such terrible circumstances some hope. Today, in 2010, we can do a lot more with these brain tumors than we could do over the last couple of decades. We have better surgery, we have better tools at our disposal, we have better imaging. The best starting place after surgery is to have no tumor there. So if we can get to that spot and have the patient doing well, that's a huge hurdle to cover, and then we can start saying, look, we've gotten him through this first hurdle, there's hope here. Everything's checking out really well. I thought it was time for Tobin to get back to playing hockey, but I told the parents to buy the most expensive helmet they could afford. Every kid is special, and what we want for them is to have a normal life. Even if they have a disease as bad as a brain tumor, we want to encourage them to do the best they can, to have fun, to enjoy life.
He's in the best hands at Sick Kids. Anything that the kids need help with, assistance with, it's taken care of there.
Fundraising is absolutely critical to the everyday workings of the hospital. It makes us able to have the best tools at our hands when we do surgery.
One of the things that I like about Children's Miracle Network is that when the money is given to Children's Miracle Network here in one community, it stays in that community.
In a way, it'd be nice to become out of a job as a neurosurgeon for brain tumors. That would really be the big wish, is if these kids could just come in, we give them the right medicine, and it disappears, and they don't have to go through surgery.
When I go to sick kids, I try to encourage kids that have cancer not to give up.
Back when Tobin first started treatment, we were introduced to the Bravery Bead program. What they do is each of these beads represents a treatment or a procedure. On Tobin's Bravery Bead necklace, there's 31 MRI beads. There's 63 radiation beads. There's countless finger pokes and blood transfusions and emergency visits. It's a lot. There's well over 500 beads for Tobin here. I'm so proud of the way that he's overcome his challenges.
Well, hi friends, welcome back. What you just saw was a miracle story, or just a really good example of how the funds raised here playing games like Banjo-Kazooie makes a world difference for kids in need of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, like that absolute champion you saw there with that miracle story, Tobin. I do a pretty good job of not getting like all teary-eyed and emotional watching some of the stories, but there are other times where I've just broken down on stream. It happens. Even though I've seen those stories countless times, it's hard not to watch them and be like unaffected, right? It'd be pretty cool for me to be like stone-faced. I always try to take have a takeaway or like a moral or a lesson with those, or a silver lining at least. And with Tobin's, especially with what his mom was showing, his bead necklace, right? 500 procedures and counting, because this video is 4, 5, 6 years old. Let's earn the side of caution. Let's say it's 3 years old. I've had concussions, I've had migraines, I've had wisdom teeth removals, I've never had a broken bone, I've chipped my teeth, I donate blood regularly, I get pricked and poked and stabbed a lot, but nothing I would consider a procedure. I have had surgery once, and that was for wisdom teeth. So I've been under anesthetics once. That's a child. That is a child. They have gone through 500 procedures. I've donated gallons of blood. If I'm poked in my finger once and poked in my arm once, cool, that's 2. Let's say I've donated 30 times. Great, 60. I'm still double digits. Tobin's in the triple digits, and he's probably pushing quad digits now. Like, that's insane. And what sucks is that's every day for this kid. Like, he wakes up, he's got to get treatments, he's got to plan for the weekends, he's got to live his life around that stuff, and that's just... Right, or as an adult, like, you know, you got insurances, and you probably drive yourself to these things. No, I'm watching Breaking Bad right now, and, like, seeing Walter White go through, like, some of these treatments he's in, like, and it's a scary thought, like, even just going to the hospital, you're like, oh my god, I'm hitting every green light in the way, like, of all days. He's like, I've never wanted to be stuck in traffic more and be, like, in the car with my family for a couple more minutes, because, like, I don't know if this is the last time. It's scary. It's scary. But Tobin, that son of a gun, is doing it. He's fighting the fight, and he's not alone. His family's with him. We're here with him. The entire support of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals are with him. This is what it's all about, guys. That's why we're here. We're running around, killing ourselves, getting beat up by monsters with giant eyeballs just stuck on them like ice cubes or pecking birds and dragonflies, helping raise funds, raise awareness for kids in the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and that's what this is all about. So that's what we're going to do here today, friends. We're going to go around, we're going to try collecting some jigsaw pieces, some Jinjos, and all that jazz. Melody, you son of a gun. You couldn't let me do it. So, 2 things, friends. So, 1, if you saw it in the chat, I owe Rar Platypus a donation incentive, so I'm going to show that in a second. Oh, Fencing Bulbasaur, I'm going to save that, and you'll see why in a second. Fencing Bulbasaur, you're going to come in clutch. I appreciate you. But also, Melody just used their Phantom Points to make me donate $1 of my own hard and cash towards this great cause. So, Toad, let me, 1, get my head of the way. We'll donate. That way you guys can see what's going on behind the scenes. I'm going to show you what Rar Platypus did, and then I'll come back up front and center. Yes, we did, Platypus, yes we did. I'll come back up front and center because of what Platypus did, so let's do this, friends. Okay, so first things first, friends. I got to donate to charity. It's a Phantom Port Redemption. And this is via Melody. Melody, let me give you a drum roll. There it goes. Thank you so much. So, Melody, that's going to put us exactly $3,003. And before the stream, we were not past 3,000. In fact, we were under it. However, if we scroll down, our friend Rar Platypus hit the redemption for $10. It says, I'll eat a tablespoon of sriracha. So there's the donation I just made. It's not going to pop because, like I said, their API is broken. I used to have like that little countdown timer. Where is it? Up here. Nope. Nope. Here. In the upper corner of the screen. You see in the upper corner, the upper left-hand corner, it says error. The helper is unable to connect to Extra Life's API. Please check your network settings. I was literally talking to the developer today. Who made that helper. And he's like, yeah, like that's really where that's happening. Let me talk to people. And in his Discord, there was a couple people besides me who were like, hey, what happened? Again, just like the theme of this entire broadcast, I changed nothing, but things just break. So, yay! So, yes. Do you know what? We did hit our $3,000 raise this year milestone, but also put me at $38,000 raised in my entire 14 years of fundraising for Extra Life. So I say that calls for a little bit of celebration. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, friends, things just break. As a streamer, things are constantly breaking. So, let me mark those Phantom points as complete here with, making me donate to Extra Life. Melody, thank you again for those Phantom points. But also, Rar Platypus did redeem the Make Me Eat a Tablespoon of Sriracha. So, let me get full screen for this one. So, thank you guys. Honestly, like, I'm doing my best to donate to everyone I raid and donate to my own page every day. Like, where is it? Where is it? You guys see it over my shoulder where it says daily donation? I literally donate every day. Or if you were to look at my donations, it's Shongori, 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 Shongori. I'm donating every day. I'm also trying to donate to everyone I raid. Just because it's like a tip jar, right? If you walk into a tip jar in an establishment and it's empty, no one's like, oh, I don't want to do the first one. But, like, it's about half full, like, it'd make a difference, right? So, like, I'm just trying to set an example, right? And it's, yes. So it's, I'm doing my part, but you guys, Platypus, you guys even using your Phantom points to make me donate, like, I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. So, we have Sriracha. I've also got a tablespoon and a teaspoon. We're not using the teaspoon. I love Sriracha too, Melody. It's better on food than it is just in your face hole. I'm going to spill it all over my desk. Platypus, here's to you. Here's to $3,000 raised. Here's to $38,000 raised for the Children's Medical Network hospitals. And Hot Ones, sponsor me. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. It's mostly on the tongue. I got like a little down the center of the roof of my mouth. More towards the front. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Oh gosh. Hot wings and coffee, that seems like a recipe for disaster for your booty, Lone Wolf. There's 3 stages to eating spicy stuff. Stage 1. Stage 2. And you all know stage 3. That sounds like a bad time for stage 3. It tastes so good because, like, I taste the peppers, I taste the garlic, but, like, the corners, like the upper ridge of my tongue. Oh god, I can feel myself sweating. It just started. Oh my god. Yes. All right. Pumpkin Jack wants us to exercise our wrists. I'm gonna go ahead and mark those Phantom points as complete behind me here. I'll get my head out of the way. Thank you again for those, friends. All right. Pumpkin Jack wants us to exercise our wrists. You guys can do it with me if you like. Fist open, palm open, tabletop claw, half fist, fist. Fist open, palm open, tabletop claw, half fist, fist. Okay. Whew. Hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, by the way, hold on, I forgot the most important Phantom Part Redemption. Fencing Bulbasaur with the clutch timing on the hydrate. Cheers. I know you guys probably at home didn't just eat a whole bunch of hot sauce. I'll let that be a reminder for you too, to make sure you're staying hydrated. I care about you. Treat yourselves. Take care of yourselves. You're important. Okay. let's go and check out summer. What do you guys say? Bright summery day, hot spicy food. Okay. So, oh look, Irie hungry now. Seed. Need 5 worms? It does sound perfect. It does. What's funny, so I just pressure washed my my grill and my slow cooker and my both my grills and my not slow cooker, my smoker this week. So I've already got a bag of frozen wings I'm gonna be slow cooking or smoking. I'm making some teriyaki wings, I'm making some buffalo wings, I'm making some barbecue wings. Like, I got plans this summer, friends. I got plans. Oh my gosh, of course. Of course. Thank Melody. I praise. I appreciate you. Thank you. Well, I'm out of golden feathers, so I definitely want to keep an eye on that for myself. So I've never used a smoker before, Bulbasaur. My neighbor was moving, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna get myself, like, a real nice Traeger. Like, I don't want this one. Like, you can just have it. He also gave me, like, a very expensive grill. So because of this jumping platform, we could get to Mumbo's. I don't want to go yet. We're gonna wait, but I'm gonna see if there's anything in Mumbo's house we can collect, like music notes or whatnot. Or worms. Shoot, shoot, shoot. But so to my understanding, I keep saying slow cooker because to my understanding that is how you're supposed to smoke stuff, is low and slow. Like if you're making ribs, brisket, 12 hours. Like chicken, not as long. Like we're talking 30 minutes, maybe 3 hours tops, depending on, like if you're doing like chicken breasts or chicken wings or what. So I've never smoked anything before, but I've been watching a lot of tutorials, been reading a lot of recipes, reading a lot of posts. Yes, let's go. Too hot for magic. Mumbo wants the suntan. That's fair, buddy. That's fair. Oh my gosh, no, he gave me like a $900 grill, and then I don't remember how much the smoke was worth, but like dude just like left it, no questions asked. Like super cool guy. I wasn't sure I was gonna make that jump. Am I missing music? Or music? Health? Yes, I am. Look at that, another worm. And a golden feather we need. You jerk. Free the bird. And we just got stung. Love that for me. No, for real. Like, what's funny is I just got stung again. Once like I get used to. Oh, there's 2 groups of bees in here. Once like I get used to like smoking foods, I'm definitely inviting him over. Him and his wife are like, listen, I owe you. Here's some brisket. Here's some steaks. Something. It's our friend from Gobi Desert. Do you sing? In the shower, in the car, I can't say I sing well. Like I'll do karaoke, but that doesn't mean I think I'm the shiz at it. In fact, like, I think it's fun. Oh, I thought I could swim across here. Oh, the water's all dried out. Just like, I'll participate, but it is not something I consider my forte at all. Okay, so what I was saying, Melody, is I do sing, like, in the shower, in the car, but I by no means consider myself a vocalist, and nor do I think myself, like, very good. I do it because it's fun, you know, like, of course, there's songs I love and I know, like, for karaoke, great, but I think my voice is very monotone, and I think my voice is very, See, the Twitch stuff is working fine. Roar Platypus just skipped this up to Melody. Oh my gosh, that was super nice of you. Platypus, much love. That was super, super nice of you. Enjoy your gifted sub. And in case you guys didn't know, Melody just earned ad-free view on Twitch, exclusive access to our emotes here, exclusive access to our Discord server, bonus entries into our monthly giveaways, and of course, it's my responsibility to tell everyone that this is not a cult. Even though it's totally a cult. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, we helped our friend out. Oh, that's why you did it. That makes perfect sense. Melody did just say that they were like, oh, sorry, there's an ad. That was genius of you. So unfortunately, that's too steep for me to climb, but come winter or fall, I'm sure I can climb up there. And once I climb, I mean swim. How are we doing on health? We're full. Let it ride, let it ride. That was super nice of you, Platypus. Okay, so we did a lap around on this base level. Let's do one a little bit higher up. And again, we'll take the default left. What do these leaves look like? Oh, these look much more traversable now. Where am I jumping? Oh, I see it, I see it. Don't you dare! That platform is so small. That was a setup. That was a setup right there. All I taste is sriracha right now. Platypus, you jerk. Platypus, I saw you were playing a little Fallout 76 today. I thought, oh shoot, I thought you were on a Fallout 3 kick. It is for the kids. It is for the kids. Thank you. You missed it's an O in there, Melody. There it is. You figured it out. Melody, you've been a member of the Gorey gang for missing token. Cool, so the bot's broken now. You guys, I promise you, I changed nothing. It's that the things change behind the scenes. You know what? I don't care if you were here for a day, a week, a month, a year, or my entire broadcast. The fact that you're here tonight is all that matters. What's funny is, like, there's this thing that happens with Twitch, it happens with Discord, it happens with any social media platform, right? Where people will totally follow, and then they will disappear off of the earth. So the numbers mean nothing. What does mean something is your presence. So thank you guys. And I'm not blowing smoke, like, for real. Like, what good is 1,000 ghosts compared to people that actually are here? You know what I'm saying? Wait, what's your Discord? I'll be sending you a DM here, Melody, just so that, like, because every Discord I'm in that people leave it just open to the public, they get absolutely bombarded by bots, and they're all malicious. They're all pretending to be graphic designers. They're all they're all, like, trying to get, like, your credit card information. They're all trying to hack your accounts. It's nasty. No, so in my opinion, and again, this comes back to, like, the interaction thing. The people that want to be in they'll be there and they'll be of value. But when it's just open to the public, a bunch of just random, useless, faceless strangers join, and it is not for the greater good. So I'm not a fan of open access. So I will be sending you an invite here personally. It won't necessarily be tomorrow morning because I'll be on a ship at 6 a.m. So, but I promise you'll get it. I promise you. And if not, then like, hey, Gorey, where's my invite? I'm like, oh crap, I forgot. And then I'll get it to you. A devil taco. Hello? Welcome back, buddy. I can actually talk now. My microphone has stopped being stupid. Cool, so if I could see around this corner, that would be great. Not trying to fall to my death here. These cameras, man. A ship? Yes. I'm going on a fishing... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I have a fishing charter tomorrow at... We launch at 6 a.m., so I gotta be there by like 5-ish, and I gotta be up at 4-ish, so... Yep. I will be up very early tomorrow. Don't die. Thanks, Platypus. That's a pro strategy right there. Oh my god, I can't believe I just ran underneath that thing. How much health do we need? I'll take this one. Honestly, Platypus, I wish I could take everyone on these charters with me. It is... So the captain I'm with... The word idiot-proof sounds way more insulting than it is. He makes it so much more enjoyable. God, I kind of like pause the stream, like derail for a minute, but like, I don't think I'm gonna wrap this level up, which means I'm gonna put a pause in it anyway. Okay, we're gonna derail because I'm not gonna finish. So, it's still getting ads even with the sub. That should be impossible, Lone Wolf. That should be impossible. So, let me just... I'm gonna do one of these. Hold on. Okay, this is perfect. And that looks like a pool. Here we go. Okay, so pretend this is the lake. The form of fishing we're doing is called trolling. It's where the ship is always moving. Oh god, don't use that. So the ship is always moving. It's got a real big motor. And then it's got an itty-bitty motor. The itty-bitty motor is called a trolling motor. And the big motor is like for when you're cruising, like you wanna get somewhere fast. But the trolling motor, you're doing like 1-2 knots. Like you could walk as fast as this motor, right? Well, the captain will also do this thing where while we're going this way, he sends out these things called planer boards. And it's like 2 planks of wood that are angled. And they're connected to the ship. We're gonna get to do one of these. So these are being drugged behind us, and just like because of the currents we're making and the way kind of hydrodynamics work, it all goes side to side, right? Well, we'll have a bunch of fishing rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say 8 total, right? And each of these rods are connected to here, then they slide down, and then they start to drag. And you control the depth because there's like a little, on your reel, there's a gauge with a number on it. It tells like, hey, send this one out to 150 feet. Send this one out to 120. There's 130, 80, 50, 60, whatever. So eventually what happens is, oops, when we're all rip-roaring and ready to go, there are all of these rods coming out. And we're moving across the surface of the lake. Oops. And we're just casting this huge, quote-unquote, net of lures and reels and rods. And so instead of, like, your odds of catching a fish being like, oh, hey, here's just a single line in this huge, I almost just swore, in this huge lake for a fish to come across, they just see all of this food sweep across to their peripherals, and they're spinning, and they're catching the light, and, like, they're moving the water, and, like, yum. And what's funny is they're all attached with a rubber band, and, like, it's basically the equivalent of a binder clip. So what happens is, it is kind of like a spider. Oh, it's amazing. So it's basically a binder clip is what's holding it on right here. And it's just barely, like if you were to hold a rubber band between your fingers and you're like, hey, friend, pull these out, it would come right out immediately. So what happens is when a fish catches the line, we snap it and it swings. And it goes doot, 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 and it comes right dead center where there are no other lines. You reel it in, you reset it, all of these other guys shimmy down a spot, and then you rotate the rods, and then you put a new rod here, and you just keep cycling. It is beyond stupid simple. These fish have no chance. Like I said, we'll be in the water by 6. It'll probably take us an hour to get to where we want to go. And if we don't limit out, I'm saying like legally, like wildlife and game preserve, each person has a limit of what they can catch. If we don't limit out in an hour and a half or 2 hours, I'll be very surprised. There's been a few times it took us like 4 hours, but we got our money's worth. And even if you come home like 3 fish shy, coming home with a bag of fish like this, like a gallon-sized bag of fish, like it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat. Trolling's amazing. You're sitting back, listening to tunes, hanging with your buddies, and like you're just waiting for like a rod. It's like all the rods are like bowing. All the rods are like bowing with the waves, but then one will be like, you're like fish on. You grab it, reel it in, do the Kansas City shuffle, and then you're done. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yes, 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 yes. No, so that's what's in store for tomorrow. I wish you could join my house. It needs a better scent than new house smell. I'm not sure you want to fill your house with the scent of fish guts. You are Devil Taco, because I'm not piloting the boat. That is the captain's job. So, what's funny is, of course, you've got to be responsible. You know, the good old, what's it called? Not National Guard. Coast Guard. Like, who takes care of the water? This Coast Guard will be out, like, make sure... Fudge. Everyone's got their fishing licenses. Oh, that reminds me, I need a fishing license. Bring my fishing license, friends. But they make sure everyone's got their fishing license. No one's, like, poaching, like, getting over the limit. But, yeah. If you were to be, like, operating the boat while under the influence, that's a bad time. Like, on it, Our captain doesn't smoke, like he doesn't drink. What's funny is our captain's actually a former narcotics detective. So like, dude is beyond legit. Every time we go out, I've been out with him 4 times in 1 year before, and I've been going on these charters for like 2012-ish. He still gives us all the same safety speech. Tells us where the flares are, tells us where the life preservers are, tells us where the radio is, tells us where the, how to contact with the Coast Guard. Like, he tells it, hey, right now this is where the engine is in throttle, this is how you put it in neutral, like, if someone falls off, like, this is how you, we suck around and get them, we throw them a life preserver, like, there's a full-on safety briefing and orientation, like, it is no joke. It is no joke. Coast Guard, yes, yes, yes. What's your favorite song to play in the bass? How dare you, Melody? That's so funny. Slap on your bass, man. How's my health? I could use 2 more. Terrible, terrible. Look at that, full health. So I know we can break in here right now. I feel like that's a really bad time. I'm gonna leave that be until we are a bee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was not intentional, but like as I said it, I'm like, that's too good to not, like, not lean into. Okay, so this is where we were when we fell. Where is that eagle that wants these worms? Also, there's a Jinjo in there. Or a Jiggy. Cool, so just me and these empty floorboards, huh? Those are dad jokes, right, Melody? Puns are the best. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? Terrible. Love it though. Okay, so this little walkway is more completed and it's less empty. Don't ask me how those platforms are just floating though. Where does this go? Oh, I need one of these. Yeah, we're down to 4. Are you really gonna do this to me? I think this guy only needed 5 worms and we have 7. What do you call a Spanish guy who lost his car? Carlos. He is without a car. So, this is... Bro, Nabnut's eaten too many acorns. I've got none left for next winter now. Well, I imagine I have to help him fix that. Oh, he's got gas now? Gross. He's one step away from being Conquer, and Conquer's bad fur day. Alright, well, we still have to find that eagle. Cool. Gotta climb all the way up. I was hoping to save myself, but it didn't work out for me. I think if we keep going this way, we'll run into that eagle who we collected all of these. Speaking of, oh no. Melody just redeemed voices into our redemption. So now I must speak in a Scottish accent. Well, I was just going to say that we've got to find, oh my goodness, not 2 times in a row. Well, we're less than half health, which I don't love that. I was just gonna say we're almost on the way to finding the eagle, but that little woodpecker had different plans. How do I get... Oh my goodness. I am so stressed out right now. My biggest fear is falling to my death. And there's a really good chance it's going to happen. That's high praise, lassie. I'm really just doing my best to channel my inner Sean Connery. We share the same name, so that has something to do with it. I need this health bad, but these bees want to kill me. Maybe if I hide in my squirrel friend's house, they'll forget that I broke their home. Oh Lord, I missed one. I have to go back for it. And then they sting me, so that cancels out. I think the trick here is I have to clear this jump, but at the same time do the beak attack without using my wings. Wish me luck. That is a honeycomb well deserved. What's up, Andy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, buddy. Long time no see. Okay, we have... By the way, Andy, I hope you're feeling better. We've got more than enough worms for this guy, I think. Look at me. I'm sitting on a bird's nest. I'm shitting on the steps. Now I'm shitting in a chair. We're very full now. Needs more sleep. I mean, thank you, Melody. Still gonna cough, but I'm resting. Andy, I'm glad to hear that. I feel bad that anytime someone's not feeling well, it breaks my heart. But you guys got it bad, and that's less than stellar. All right, gang, it's past 10 o'clock. I'm gonna see what's at the top of this path, and then we might have to call it a night, which is less than stellar, because I can't just, like, save my progress. I have to save and quit. So part of me is even thinking about just leaving my Nintendo running until next week, which might be a really poor choice. And we've already been up here, so there's nothing new up here, right? Other than certain death. Will it overheat? I hope not. Yeah, I can't think it's going to either. So, good news is I've made a lot of progress in terms of the map, right? I've gotten 3 different jiggies on this level. I'm only down 30... I would only be down 36 music notes. I can always recollect those music notes. I can even do it off stream if I wanted to. But I know my free time is not gonna be a thing this weekend. I mean, it worked fine when I was playing Grand Theft Auto Lone Wolf. I would go AFK for like 40 hours a week. Oh god. I have 1 point of health. I'd go AFK for, oh god, please don't kill me, for 40 hours a week, and like, that's how I leveled up to where I was, but... Can anyone play it for you? It is just me and then my girlfriend who doesn't game. Cool, so now I gotta hunt for these in tall grass. Oh, I found them all. Okay, I was just complaining. Like, I have to hunt for these in tall grass while bees are chasing me. I don't think I even found the switch for fall. So we need to find the switch for fall. I'm gonna take a little bit of a gamble. Did you know you can call off the bees with gold feathers? Does it, like, kill them? Like, they're gone for, like, the rest of, like, your playthrough? Or do they just leave you alone? But I didn't know that. I did not know that, Andy. I'm taking a little bit of a gamble here, friends. I'm gonna hope that everything stays cool over the weekend. GT is not Nintendo 64. You're right, you're right. Kill someone to leave the world. See, it's funny. I just discovered that in the Mad Monster Mansion level, Andy, that the ghosts that chase you around in the maze and like in the church and like in every little section, they can be defeated with the gold feathers. I had no idea. In my mind, I'm like, oh, they're ghosts. Like, I'm not ethereal. I can't kill them. I'm actually leaving my window open now that you guys mention it. We're gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna put a metaphorical pin in it. Yeah, the mummies, because you can't, like, kill them, like, they just resurrect. But no, I just learned that, like, this playthrough here, Andy, is that they can be killed. I'm like, well, 12-year-old, 13-year-old me would have known that. I would have done it 30 years ago. Alright, Andy, twist my arm, buddy. I mean, after this level, we've got the, Gruntilda's Furnace Fun, and then the boss fight. We're about to wrap this up, and then we're moving on to the next game in our 10-game Nintendo 64 playthrough, so we'll see here. But friends, it's past 10 o'clock. I've been streaming for 2 hours. It's time for me to go to bed. I'm going to be up at 4 in the morning tomorrow. We're going to put a pin in it. Let me go to the outro screen so we can find someone to raid together and return our party into their party. Don't go anywhere, friends. We're about to make someone's day. Let's go.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Alright, friends, I know exactly who we're going to rate tonight. I don't think we've ever rated them. Their name is Wigster07, and they're currently playing a little bit of Dead by Daylight. And oh my gosh, they've got the Steve Harrington skin from Stranger Things. Let's go. But besides being an awesome streamer, they also happen to be an awesome extra lifer, which makes them twice as awesome. So we're going to go ahead and show them some love. I'm going to go ahead and start their raid over on their channel. I'm also going to put some info in our chat here for us to copy and paste over into the Wigsters broadcast once we get there. But once we are there, feel free to say anything along the lines of raid or brains or hype or love or anything you'd like to just, you know, boost the stream. I think they're eating pizza right now. Let's go. But, you know, just share some love. You guys talk to them about extra if you want to and all that jazz. But that's what the plan is. Raid has already started. The Pumpkin Jack has already done their thing, so really all that's left for us to do is wrap things up here and get out of here. That is going to be it here for me today on our Thriller Thursday broadcast, but not just today. It's our last broadcast of the week. We will be back next week, picking up right where we left off here, like Clock Woods. Hopefully moving on to Grunty's Furnace Fun after that, and then of course we got the boss fight. We might have some more Helldivers, we might have some more Lethal Company next week. Only way to find out is to tune in. So we'll see you there, friends. Stay tuned to the socials. And as always, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves. Love each other. I love you. Stay spooky. Have yourselves a good evening, friends. We'll see you all later. If you excuse me, if you back my coffin, have a good evening.